Welcome to my Zemouregal and Vorkath ultimate guide on how to defeat them. For this, the only requirements would have to be the Battle of Fort Foundry, and of course, either Necromancy or Magic and Range, as you'll be taking a lot of damage if you are doing hard mode. But make your way north of the fort and you will see this commemorative statue, in which case it can be fairly hard to see, but if you click on it and then inspect it or join if you already have an instance, you'll have access to normal mode or hard mode. Hard mode, you do not have to kill any of the 3 ritual sites, in which case it will automatically start at the hardest mode. For the first site, if you destroy it, it will be the northern one, in which case first off you want to kill the skeletal warrior here and summon your conjurers, activate your aura, and drink your overload. Then you want to attack the undead giant. After you attack the undead giant, run south to this tile right here, and voila, you now have a safe spot, although only the NPC just north of the giant will be able to attack you. So while you are doing this, make sure to use the Spectral Scythe ability and Death Skulls. It will prevent the ghosts from attacking you and using their spec to heal the undead, in which case this is a very safe way to be doing this, and then you can just clear off the remaining monsters without getting stacked, and then you'll be able to disperse that energy. Doing this site prevents Zemouregal from spawning minions in the Vorkath fight. Next, you want to make your way west, and I found that going from the south entrance has a 50-50 chance of only aggroing 2 of the monsters. So from right here, you want to surge and blade dive north, just so it doesn't aggro the nearby monsters, but keep going north to this little corner right here and then attack the giant. Afterwards, I like to use Reflect, Threads of Fate, and then Volley of Souls, the stack of 3 NPCs to quickly kill them. Sometimes, very rarely, instead of aggroing all 4, you only aggro the 2 witches. I have not found a way to do this consistently, so with that, you just have 1 remaining undead giant, in which case you can just soul split camp the whole fight. Once he is dead, you can disperse this ritual site to prevent Vorkath from doing the shadow spikes, which I accidentally did forget to disperse. But for this third ritual, which once you kill the giant and disperse it, it will automatically start the fight. So again, attack the undead and run behind any tree. Just make sure that you're standing on the northwest of a 2-tile tree, which will prevent the monsters from pathing to you, since they'll be out of your sight, being trapped by that. Afterwards, then you can just focus on this. In fact, this is how I was able to consistently do no food rituals, and then just surge, bladed dive, and then that will start the Vorkath boss fight, in which case I will be going over the mechanics. For the Iced Blast spec attack, Vorkath will fly into the air and he will make the area close to him turn into a little icicle, in which case you can either anticipate and reflect or simply surge or blade dive away from him. For the Dragon Breath attack, I found that using resonance helps. However, if you are tanking Zemouregal, you will want to pray, protect from magic. For the Bone Spike attack, you simply want to surge or blade dive away from your current location when you see a fog-like area. But keep in mind, if you go into your partners, they will damage you as well. The next special attack would have to be the Poison Pools, which is a combination of either the green or the red. Players will just want to simply avoid running into them because they deal massive damage to the player. Vorkath can fly into the air, and you will need to find this button somewhere on the screen and press it. It will prevent Vorkath from doing an instant kill on you. If not, you will need to barricade and or devotion and pray magic. For an example of a normal mode kill, if you want to skip the first two rituals, then simply target the very west site, in which case you want to kill him. And remember, you are able to safe spot this even with another person. So attack him, run behind the tree, and then voila. This way, because the more people that are in your group, it scales, and the NPCs can start to smack you pretty nicely, in which case you want to utilize as many safe spots as possible so that you don't have to use a yak for normal mode kills. After that, just Surge Blade Dive to the site, and we'll be starting the kill. Now, there is a 50-50 chance of Vorkath attacking you, in which case you'll want to either Voke if you're his tank and pray magic. If Zemouregal is on you, you want to pray necromancy. And then of course, just do the fight as intended, resonance the dragon breath, and then deal with the special mechanics the Pacific way. And then from time to time right here, how he flies, he kind of does like everything all at once. So just keep an eye on as these mechanics do stack up very nicely and has potential to KO the player. And then once you do phase him, he will attack Zemouregal, in which case you do have that little window to soul split. And then afterwards, you can invoke it off your partner if you are the Vorkath tank. Of course, you are able to do this in solo mode. However, it will be a little bit harder, as Zemouregal, once he does have 3 stacks, he will do a Finger of Death, and that bad boy will do about 9,000 damage. Right here, my partner did shoot Vorkath out of the sky with a ballista, in which case we will see him right on the floor here, and you won't be able to target him immediately, but if you do target cycle, you'll be able to attack him for about 3-4 seconds sooner than intended. And then just again pay very close attention to the bone spikes, which deals a lot of damage. And because we have all mechanics enabled, using death skulls can help from when the minions do spawn, as for whatever reason some of them have 8,000 health, the ghosts have 12,000, the skeletal warrior and ranger have 72,000 HP, in which case you really want to kill those as soon as possible because they deal a lot of damage and they're ranging you, so you're being hit by all 3 styles. Once Vorkath is dead, you want to attack Zemouregal, who pretty much is much easier, but that's because we didn't get really too much specs. Instead, we got the bone spike right there. And then once the boss is almost dead, in fact 30k or less, we do use Death Invoke, which pretty much instantly kills him, but we just have to lower his health to that point. In which case, you have completed the fight. There will be a fort guard running from the southeast. You'll be able to right click and claim loot. With that, thank you all so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below any other video suggestions you would like me to do, and enjoy the rest of your day.